What's up, guys? Welcome back to Clubhouse Sports. First weekly picks pod. Got the boys here ready to go with a guest. So without further ado, I'll let Chuck introduce the man.
I wasn't prepared for this. He stands at about 6'4", 195 pounds. Notorious for once hitting a basketball shot that put his team up 30 in the remaining seconds as time expired, to the dismay of the whole YMCA. Without further ado, Anderson O'Reilly will be joining us for these picks.
Welcome, Andy.
Wow, what an intro.
Everybody give him a round of applause, why don't you?
Can't figure out his front camera, but
No. Maybe next time.
Probably because he's not wearing any clothes. If I had to guess,
we already assumed that.
Well, let's get into it. We got a pretty good slate of football this week. I took the Browns and the Niners off of the pick segment this week because neither of them are relevant teams right now. So I guess we'll see what we got this weekend.
Not relevant teams. We just beat the Rams by 3 touchdowns.
Hey, maybe just beat Colt McCoy. Then we can call you a relevant team.
What have you done for me lately?
That was pretty recent. But we'll get into Indianapolis and Buffalo. Buffalo struggled with Jacksonville 2 weeks ago, cost me $1,200, but this week showed up and fucked over the Jets. What do we think of this line, Kyle?
I'm having a tough time with this one.
-7.
I think being in Buffalo matters, though. So, is this where I give my pick?
Yeah, that's generally how we do this.
So I'm going to take Buffalo at home here.
Any reason? Just feeling Indianapolis is playing well lately.
They are. I have to give respect to them there, but I think Buffalo offensively has got things back on track, and it's one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Tom, got anything to add to this game, or do you want to make your pick? Oh, we got Barney on the screen.
He's getting locked up, it looks like.
Yeah.
Drunk and disorderly.
I'm thinking I don't like that I'm agreeing with Kyle again because we both went 0-7 last week.
I forgot to set that.
So,
we need a couple games separated.
I'm running with Kyle though. We're circling the wagons. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
AJ, you circling with them?
Yeah, I think I like him by 7.
You do, but these two men put up an 0-14 week last week. So
it's got to be hard to do.
Paul, you're 10, 20, and 1 on the year?
You're reading that right, AJ. I'm sorry, but
Are you betting real money on these games or just
I'd like to say if we were, my picks would be different, but no for both.
Mine's the reverse. If I would have a shit ton more money this year if I was betting my picks and locks of the week. I just bet stupid shit. So speaking of stupid shit, Chuck, what do you got for this one?
I'm going to go with the Colts. I think when push comes to shove, it's about who wants it more.
Oh, wow.
I think Carson Wentz, as we've seen over the years, is going to lay it all on the line, put his body out there. He's not afraid to take a couple hits. The man once sprained 2 ankles in one play, so he clearly will do anything it takes to win. I'm not confident in it, but
What a terrible pick.
I'm confident in the fact that you guys are picking the other side, so I'm confident in going against that based off of some of the records and recent performances. But I must add that I am on a hot streak.
Yeah, and I'm going to ride with you, so take that for whatever it is, Chuck. I think this is going to be a tight game. Come down to some field goal kicking. I'll take Buffalo 27-21. I think this is going to be a fun game in the 1 o'clock slate. You got anything else to add before we move on to our other 1 o'clock start? Next. AJ, you gotta leave with this one. Oh, Aaron Rodgers traveling into Minnesota, taking on Kirk Cousins and the Vikes. Only a 1.5 point.
They're dogs, no?
No, they're dogs.
That's
Now
what
they're
you have.
favored.
That's what you have noted.
No, I got Green Bay -1.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you
Lock of the
don't.
week.
You have Minnesota -1.5.
You reading right? It says GB -1.5.
Oh,
Let's just get going with the picks. AJ, who you got?
Packers. My lock of the week. 1.5. Kirk
He's
Cousins.
doubling down. He says he's doubling down.
Say no more. This is the only team I've watched, like, besides the Browns. This team's really good. Defense is awesome. They'll beat them by at least a touchdown.
Oh wow, AJ! I don't you hear this kind of confidence with you about the Packers. I lived
It's
with
the
you for
best
4
defense I've
years.
seen in like 10 years. This is the best defense they've had in forever.
No Aaron Jones. You're not worried. AJ Dillon. Don't miss a beat.
AJ Dillon's a beast. No, not worried at all.
Chuck.
I agree.
Yeah, Tom agrees.
I'm riding with AJ.
hey, sorry, Tom. Add another one to the list. AJ Dillon's gonna tear it up this week. Get those thighs going. Put KP on the board there for Green Bay.
Quadzilla.
Yug?
I'm gonna be honest. I was spending a lot of that time looking for that photo. Who do they play?
Oh my God! Just look at the
Minnesota.
notes.
I exited out of the notes. Minnesota.
-1.5.
Does Dalvin Cook get to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with Minnesota. He's
Yes.
just on fire. I think Adam Thielen's about to wake up. He's really screwed my fantasy team the last couple of weeks. Justin Jefferson, he's average, I guess. But I
Did
think
you offer me a
Rodgers.
trade for him?
I just think Rodgers is getting to be towards the end of his run. I think he clearly looks like he's running out of gas. That defense just isn't that great. It's one of the worst defenses they've had in a while. The feud between Rodgers and McCarthy is just it's boiling over, and I think the
McCarthy's not
Vikings
even
are
the
going to
coach.
take this one.
All right. Well, I think Chuck's getting a little too cute with this one. I think if we're giving Aaron Jones 2 or 3 points, I think that's ridiculous. I'm rolling with the old Green Bay Packers.
The cheese
You're giving-
heads.
And now we
Yeah,
got. I'm going with Green Bay.
What did you say about Aaron Jones?
He's out.
He's out.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. But anyway, we're gonna go with 2 teams that sat at 5-2 that now find themselves in a bit of a world of hurt. Cincinnati traveling to Vegas. Vegas 1-point favorites at home. Tom, what do you see with this one?
Bengals are off a bye, right?
Yes.
Definitely on the Bengals. I think Joey B and company get back on track and get right back in the mix in the AFC North with this one. And I do think, I mean, we've been saying it for a while, but the wheels they're gone. They're already off the Vegas wagon.
Nothing Derek Carr can do. No more prayers to be answered for the Raiders.
Nope. Give me Cincy. Too good.
I don't have much to add, so I'll piggyback on Tom on this one. I think this Vegas team is spiraling towards a very ugly remainder of the season, just in time for them to move to Las Vegas and become irrelevant. Paulie, what do you think?
Can you send this pick to AJ and Chuck first?
Let's see what they have to say.
Oh, like, okay. I thought it was like accidentally a pick. Okay.
I thought he was sending you a photo too. I was so confused.
All right, AJ, go ahead.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't think either of these teams. I don't think the Bengals are very good. I don't think the Raiders are very good. I think I just take that. I think I might take Oakland here. I really don't think the Bengals. I think they fooled everybody. I like Joe Burrow, but I think they're
Oakland doesn't exist.
Should I say Oakland?
Yeah.
Well, so the Packers are coached by Mike McCarthy, so called even. Yeah, I'll take Vegas at home. Just take the home team here.
Yug,
Bengals.
you've been a
Burrow.
sneaky fan of them the whole year.
Burrow slings it. Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver to come out of LSU in the last 2 years.
Bold.
I think Joe Mixon, obviously, he's got some punch to his game. So I think that he'll be on
Jesus Christ!
No, that wasn't supposed
After Zach Stacy, you're gonna do that?
No, that wasn't supposed to be like that. It was. I didn't think that one through, but I think he's gonna run hard is what I meant. Is what I should say against the Raiders defense, who I think you guys covered it pretty well. They kind of suck now.
Kyle, you had your time.
Well, I sent this to the other guys but AJ ruined what I was going to do. I was going to be like, you're all on the Bengals. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Vegas as well. I think Mad Max and crew give old Joey B in that offensive line some more problems.
Max.
So give me the Raiders.
Mad Max has been pretty good this year, but I don't think he's enough to save that defense right now. Now this is what I think is probably the game of the week. Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott coming to town, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Before we get into picking this game, Chuck, do you want to plug our sponsor this week?
Yeah, I will take this 30 minutes time out to do some station identification. Just want everybody to let everybody know that Domino's is giving out free shit still, just like they were earlier in the week. Pretty much all you got to do is order shit, and they'll give you free stuff on top of it. I mean, pretty much one of the best deals in American food restaurant industry history. Please use code Clubhouse Sports 1 at checkout for 15% off your total order.
Oh, we got an extra 5%.
If the code does not work, please send an email to ttnc2015@gmail.com.
All right.
Back to you in the studio.
Chuck, you want to take your pick at Dallas, Kansas City?
Yep, Chiefs. This is the easy shit every week. Whenever we just pick the Chiefs game. But, I mean, I think the Chiefs' offense is better than the Cowboys' offense, and we're going to see. There might be 100 points scored in this game.
100 points. You is that your lock of the week? 100 points in this one?
No, don't be putting words in my mouth, host. I got my lock of the week ready to go.
All right.
I wonder what that point over under total is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gotta be high.
Yeah, I can get it real quick here. It's at 55.5. Not that high.
It's pretty damn high. It's pretty
Nice
damn
pick,
high.
Chuck.
Chuck's got lock at 100. But Tom, what are your thoughts on this spread?
I think the Chiefs had a little flash in the pan against the Raiders.
Oh, my God.
And I like Dallas this week.
Yeah, I'll hop in here. I agree, actually. I don't agree to the extent that the Chiefs are done, but I think this Dallas team, minus the Broncos game, has been one of the best teams in the league to watch, pretty consistent. Mari Cooper is out, but I think they've got enough wide receiver talent. Gallup coming back this week. I think they're going to get it done against the Chiefs defense. It's really just not that good.
Shoddy defense.
Shoddy. KP?
Give me the boys. Give me the boys.
You want the boys?
Yeah.
AJ, you want the boys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Cowboys with the points.
Yugs on an island.
Young Island back in
Love
full
it
force.
that way.
All right, and then an NFC West matchup of two teams that actually I can't even make the case that Seattle matters at this point. Russell Wilson's last legs as the Seahawks probably this year. AJ, Arizona only a 1.5 point favorite on the road. DeAndre Hopkins out. What do you got?
Is Kyler Murray playing?
It's looking like he's probably going to play.
I mean,
I know. I'm with you there, AJ.
We saw Colt McCoy tear up another bad NFC West team, though. Like he's shown to have the ability to do this.
yeah, I just think that this could be – I still think Russell Wilson's really good. I mean, he played, like, awful last week, but they'll have a lot else going for him. But if Kyler Murray doesn't play, I think they'll win. But if Kyler Murray's playing, give me the Cardinals.
Tom,
Wait, what is it?
1.5. Yeah,
I'm gonna always
1.5.
make me go fucking first. I like Seattle at home.
Wow.
Rush is back, and they're tough to beat at home. And who knows? I mean, they're still playing for something.
Yeah.
And it's just a divisional game. I just like Russell Wilson and company this week at home.
I just thought you only bet on the Seahawks for Geno Smith, though. So now I'm a little concerned. I don't know what to do here because you were hot.
Geno
for the Seahawks and
Smith was 2-0 ATS.
Yeah. Young, you're not a Geno Smith guy. Are you a Russell Wilson versus Arizona guy this week?
I'm going with Seattle at home. Russell Wilson played like literal ass last week. I don't think he's going to play like that 2 times in a row. I think maybe Kyler, the little guy, and Hopkins might be a little rusty.
Well, Hopkins isn't playing, so he'll sure be rusty.
Russell Wilson with points at home is never a bad bet. I feel like seen that shit too many times.
Okay, Pete.
I got to go with Seattle here, too.
Wow. You guys are making me feel a little nervous about this one, but I think Arizona comes off a tough loss last week, bounces back, and I think this is where we find out if Arizona's a legit contender, if they can go win this game, and I think they probably will.
If Kyler plays.
If Kyler plays. Well, I don't know. Hey, Colt McCoy, AJ, he beat the Niners by one. Jesus Christ. Now that's just exposure. We're looking at my boxers from high school. That's fantastic.
Oh, nice.
What?
All right.
That's you?
Yeah, it's me. That's me plus 70 pounds. But Andy, Pittsburgh at the Chargers, Sunday Night Football. Chargers haven't been playing that well lately, but they're 6-point favorites at home against Pittsburgh. Who you got?
Yeah, it's another one. Roethlisberger plays. He's off the COVID list. Pittsburgh, yeah, not 100%, -6. But if he doesn't play, Mason Rudolph's like the worst quarterback I've ever seen. So they'll probably lose by 10, 20 points. I don't know. I don't think Chargers are very good. Pittsburgh can at least run the ball and play defense. So, although isn't TJ Watt out too?
Yeah, he's out.
God damn, their whole team's out. I don't know. Give me Pittsburgh -6 or +6.
Young, how's the Modelo tasting?
It was pretty good. Thanks for asking. I think the audience needs to see O'Reilly's camera just to make sure that there's no suspicious activity going on back there. We can maybe get a little flash. See, nothing.
I mean, I can turn it around. I guess the rear camera works, just not the front.
Anyways, that's the most. You sounded pretty confident there, and I don't really know a lot about this game. I don't watch really many of these teams that often, so I'm going to go with Rug on this one. Just they can run the ball and play defense.
There we go, and we got Rug.
You see me?
Yeah.
Now I can't type or look at anything.
Oh yeah, there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Kyle, who you got here?
Oh, very nice.
At the
Give me
ceremony of
Pittsburgh.
falling asleep. Oh, Pittsburgh. You think Najee Harris can have a big day?
I don't know.
Good insight.
Sometimes you just got to pick.
I'm going to take Pittsburgh in the points as well. I think that's too many points, even with Mason Rudolph. The Chargers haven't been able to stop the run at all this year. X, I gave you all the time in the world this time.
Yeah, let me go on the island this time and give me the Chargers. Just because you guys took all Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
They shut down the run this week.
I don't think we've all been on a pick that's hit in like a month. So I think that's a safe play. All right, so AJ, you got anything to add with the Green Bay as your lock of the week before we get into somebody else's lock of the week?
I mean, no. The way the Packers are been playing, I mean, their only 2 losses, they didn't show up week 1, and then Jordan Love was awful, and they lost by 6 to the Chiefs. So, yeah, I think they smoked the Vikings. Maybe not smoke them, but, like, at least a touchdown. So,
Chuck, you got some Green Bay memorabilia on your screen there. Who you rocking with this week as your lock of the week?
there he is, the GOAT.
I'm going to take the 49ers just because they looked good last week.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm going to take them against the Rams, I might as well take them against the Jaguars. I mean, Jaguars are ass. Hoping I don't regret saying that. Probably won't be on the podcast next week if they lose. But, yep, I'm going to probably win again. Let's just keep winning over here. Just bet whatever I bet.
Just to win, baby.
KP, you look very concerned about what you're gonna pick. I'll let
Am
you
I
get
up?
your chance. Yeah.
This has kind of been more of a weekly thing for me. Pick who's playing the Eagles. Give me the Saints +3.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I was scouting. I thought that's way too many points for the Eagles. They're gonna fuck that up
What's wrong with the Eagles?
because they are good every other week.
He's not buying into this.
It's their off week. It's
Their
their off week.
ass.
Give me Sean Payton every day.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that's been coaching Drew Brees, a Hall of Fame quarterback for 15 years, has only been in the Super Bowl one time.
That's the guy.
That is
Overrated.
the
Him. Correct.
Dom, lock of the week.
My lock of the week is the Baltimore Ravens -5.5 on the road against the Bears. The
Ooh.
Khalil Mackless Bears. They get back on track after the mini bye and rout the Bears.
I like that. So why do I always set myself up for last with this? I feel like it's going to give me time to pick, but then every good pick is off the board, and I sit
You
here.
don't like the Browns by 12?
I don't like
Good
the
pick,
Browns
Tom.
by
It's a good
anything
pick.
right now. I don't like the Browns by anything right now.
Dude, what if they lose the Lions? Oh, my God.
And Jared Goff's not even playing.
I mean, that's not even worse, dude. Like, that whole team is a disaster.
All right, I'm going to take Dallas. I really like Dallas to win that game. They're at +2.5, so I think I'm going to have to lock that one.
There's a lock.
And so I
You
think
picked against the Chiefs for your lock of the week.
yeah, I mean, sorry, the Chiefs show up against one. The fucking Giants blew out the Raiders. Let's not crown the fucking Raiders win.
Everybody's beating weird. All the good teams been losing to shitty teams.
Not the Packers.
Oh my God! Why do we have this guy on?
All right, before we wrap things up, does
I'm
anybody
going
have
to catch
anything to
Aaron
add?
Rodgers in a trap game. That's all I'll say.
It's a trap game.
You won't catch him in a trap game.
Oh, you won't catch Rodgers in a trap game. He's been dialed in. Whatever that horse supplement he's taking, he's been dialed in. But all right, is anything to add before we get out of here?
Any sponsors or? And
It was a slow week.
any moves on the transfer portal? We got any calls or emails yet?
Not
You
yet.
know, wanting to join?
There's probably 90 new kids in there from the last episode from now.
AJ, if you missed it, we decided we're going to start a transfer portal conference instead of having the players go to another team.
Yep.
I was
And
just
you're
going to
already,
make the team from
Yeah.
transfer portal kids.
Yeah. So we're trying to start our own portals. No emails yet, but I'll keep you guys updated.
yep. And you're gonna be our team masseuse.
All right,
Ooh.
AJ. Yeah, there you go. But all right, that's it from us. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully Tom or Paulie get a win this week. That'd be nice.
Hope not.